Now we're going to make the easy dinner rolls. First thing you got to do is add hot water, 105 degrees to 115 degrees. Put your yeast in there. Let it set for 5 minutes. Alright, so I let the yeast sit in the water 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add the rest of the stuff. Sugar, butter, eggs, and 1 teaspoon of salt. No, 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm making a double batch. You add the flour. You want to do it 1 cup at a time. You don't want to add too much at once or it'll get all clumpy. Use a whisk again. And on the recipe it says 4 to 4.5 cups of flour. You just want to add it till it gets too stiff to stir anymore. You might not use all the flour. I think maybe another cup or 2 and it'll be good. Okay, once the dough is stiff enough where it forms a ball when you're stirring it, you cover it up with saran wrap. You'll want to put it in the fridge to chill for 2 hours. You can leave it up to 4 days. So you can make it ahead of time for like holidays and things like that. For 2 hours in the fridge. Now if I can get it open. Pour it out onto a lightly floured surface. It will rise a little bit when it's in the fridge. And you might want to take your rings off if you wear them. So this is going to be messy. You don't need to roll them out with a rolling pin. Just kind of Do them like that. You want to flatten it out a little bit. You'll cut it into, well, it's supposed to be 24. But I'm making a double batch. Yours might not turn out this big. Doesn't have to be even, really. You just cut it, roll it into balls, and put it in a greased pan. Move this over here so I can see it. Doesn't matter if they touch. They're going to rise. They're going to touch whether you want them to or not. And I'm going to need a second pan. They don't all have to be perfectly the same size either. Just as close as you can get them. After you get them all done like that, cover it back up, let it sit in a warm place for an hour. They'll double in size, and then you put them in the oven and bake them for 15 to 20 minutes until they're golden brown. Okay. Okay, an hour later, I preheated the oven 375 degrees. They're nice and risen, whatever. I made them bigger than necessary because we're using ours for hamburger buns. So I'm going to put them in here. I'm going to let them cook for 15 to 20 minutes until they get golden brown.